And now section 3. Hit number 1, Hedengren, U.S. sophomore, the second Arcadia, the Utah State champion. 15, Bendet. Tell us about this girl 200 medals.
I am here with our girl 200 championship All-American winner. In 6th place representing Illinois, from San Diego, California, we headed to University of Oregon, and that's Amira. And from Marietta, California, in 4th place, and your bronze medalist from Albany, Ohio, going to USC, that's the University of Southern California, y'all. Your silver medalist from Bendet, Florida, also headed to USC, and your bronze medalist
Second 2, and the first
whenever she's this season has definitely been really hard for me, but I chose kind of the slow route to get.
Elizabeth Leachman, second place overall today, and excellent race out there with Jane. Tell me about the race.
Yeah, I mean, Jane is quite the competitor. You know, I always love stepping on the track with her because I know that no matter how it turns out, it's going to be a good race. So it was definitely a blessing to get to be out there with her and all these other amazing girls. And I just really tried to give it what I could and implement a little more strategy, knowing that I can't just lead from the gun in certain circumstances. And I did my best, but you know, she's got that amazing kick and she's just such a strong runner. So today was her day, and I'm so impressed with her and just feel so blessed to be on the track with her.
Indoor Nationals, you closed at about a 4:40 at the end of one of your 2 miles, and you know, so I think she'd say the same thing about your kick when you're 100%. But tell me about today. It started about 73, and then it just ratcheted up the speed. Did you expect that? How did it go?
Yeah, I mean, I know that in a lot of these championship races, it's a little more strategic than instead of based on time. I mean, obviously, I've seen Jane's mile. She can run crazy fast. But so I was kind of expecting it to go out a little slower and ramp up. Not quite a 73 slow, but I think I was really grateful for that because I didn't quite get to finish my warm-up, so that really helped me get back into it without aggravating my legs some more. So worked out in my favor, I think.
Okay, so last time I talked to you, I wasn't quite certain about Olympic trials, but now you are entered into the 5,000 meter. So you're going to be back here this next week. Tell me about how you're going to approach that race.
Yeah, I mean, I think that really I'm just excited for the experience and the opportunity, and I'm trying to make the most of that. So I'm just going to try to see if I can hang with some of the girls and hopefully just work my way through that race in a smart kind of tactical way, but we'll see how it goes.
Okay, well, congratulations and great work today, and look forward to next week as well.
Thank you.
All right, we're here with Jane Hedengren, overall champion today with a 4:38 mile going up against Loaded Field. Tell me about the race today.
Yeah, it was good. I just was kind of ready for anything that came my way, whether it was pretty slow or fast. So I was just trying to go for the win today.
Yeah, a little conservative on the first lap, but you really started picking stuff up. Elizabeth, you know, anytime it's you and Elizabeth on the track together, it's going to be a show for everybody. But how confident were you that you were just going to put it away in the last lap with a big kick?
Yeah, I was feeling pretty good, and I had something left in my legs, which is really exciting. So I knew if she was going to come up there and challenge me, I could hopefully give her something to go against and help her come through a little faster. But yeah, just grateful to have these awesome ladies to run with.
When you're even on a race today in a mile with Elizabeth, do you ever think about Woodbridge?
Yes, I totally do. And that's funny you bring that up because I was like seriously talking with one of my teammates. I'm like, okay, I got sick this week, which is just a bummer time-wise, but I'm like, Woodbridge, like these other meets, I'm excited and I'm ready because I'm just excited for cross. I've never had a full cross season healthy, so I'm hoping I can really work on that this season and come through and hopefully be able to qualify for NXN.
Yeah. In Seattle, you had the issue where you had to run by the hospital real quick before Brooks. How have you bounced back from that? Because that seemed like that would take something out of anybody.
Yeah, so we weren't really sure what it was. We thought it could potentially be strep throat, but my test came back negative actually, so I'm not sure what it was, maybe just a last minute bug, but it really kind of took me out on Tuesday, and then that's just affected me this week. So, like, not great time-wise, but just I really couldn't control it. So.
Yeah. The way that the great girls in this country are running with Zealand and Sadie and you, like, what's it like to be part of such a great group?
Yeah, like it's really exciting, and I'm just super grateful we can be there to push each other. I think we've really kind of elevated the high school game, just being able to compete with each other. So it's a big honor.
Awesome.
Okay, McGyver Clark, Coach Jane Hedengren along with Jamie Rivera. Tell me about today and Jane and her race.
Yeah. So today she raced the mile at Nike Outdoor Nationals. She won the meet, and so that's her second national championship. Last year she won the 2 mile here at Nike. This year, her junior year, she won the mile. And so, you know, like we couldn't be happier for her and her progression. And so it was a really good race.
Okay, coming out this week, coming off of Brooks.
Yeah.
A little bit, you know, under the weather Tuesday or Wednesday, and then coming back for this.
Yeah, you know, I think that she had a hard time over the weekend at Brooks, and so, you know, coming down with a bug, some sort of one, we don't know what exactly it was, but with the trip to the urgency care and getting on some medication to try to help her out. I think from Tuesday to today, she's been able to recover a lot, which has been awesome. I think that's why she performed so well, is she's just gotten a lot of rest, lots of sleep, you know, hydrated really well and prepped well for this meet. But, you know, she took second at Brooks, running 9:49, I think, or 9:48, excuse me, in the 2 mile, and then she ran 4:38 today. So, you know, I think it's overall very successful weekend, and she's gotten through a lot of hardship and been really, really tough, and that's been cool to see as a coach.
Okay, winner Allie at Brooks closing at 2:15. Today it closing at 2:16, just ratcheting down the speed. Seems like all these championship races do that. Can you give just some perspective on how you train athletes to be ready for, you know, this final kick at the end?
Yeah.
Especially when it's a little bit more strategic.
Yeah, you know, I think championship racing is a little bit different. You know, you could have somebody go out and really take it and make the race pretty honest, but most of the time you're going to have to go to like a contingency plan race to where you need to fill the pack out and then adjust mid-race, and sometimes even very late into the race. And so, you know, with our athletes, we work on form work, we work on, you know, like being able to maintain high speed at the end of a race when we're fatigued. And so at the end of a race, when you're trying to ratchet down into that kick, it's really falling back on the discipline of your form and making sure you're smooth and tall and finish the race really disciplined. So, and Jane is phenomenal at that, you know, like at the end of races, she keeps her form. You don't see it become lazy or become lackadaisical or, you know, side to side. You don't see any of that. She's very, very disciplined throughout the race. So it's part of the reason why she's so good.
Tell me about perspective on this season now that it's wrapping up for Jane. Yep. And just overall perspective.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I don't know how you can describe how great her season has been for her junior year, and what she really wants is a healthy full cross-country season. That's something that she's dealt with in the years past, and so as a coach, you know, I really hope that for her, and we're going to do everything in our power to make that a reality for her, so that she can, you know, be a contender for that Nike Cross Country Nationals Championship. She wants it, and she can do it. We just need to keep her healthy and get her out there to Portland here in about 6 months. So.
Okay, and then what's coming up then? You said cross country.
Yep.
Just an athlete like this going from her junior year into her senior year, you know, more pro races, stick with the high school scene. Like what kind of advice do you have for somebody like Jane?
Yeah, I think I mean, obviously she's got a lot of options on how she can structure her season. And so she hasn't made any definitive decisions on what she wants to focus on and where she wants to go. She has a lot of big decisions to make, but she's confident, and I'm confident in her that she'll be able to make those and make the most out of her senior season. So I'm not worried about really anything. Just stick to the plan, be disciplined, and stay healthy so that we can you know, show up to these big races and perform at a high level. So.